Well, Steve, I guess we should lead off by saying happy birthday, Oklahoma City. Happy 125th birthday. That's a lot of candles on the cake.
Yes, it is, and we've got a special section to celebrate that moment.
All right, give us an overview of what readers can expect in this special section.
Well, three of us worked on it. Myself, Brian Painter, who has quite a bit of expertise about the early days of this city and the cowboy days. And then we also have Bill Crum, who knows quite a bit about City Hall. And then myself, I've written a few books on the development of Oklahoma City.
You're quite the author, quite the historian of Oklahoma City, but what are some of your favorite stories?
You know, I love the early founding of this city. We had a story Saturday, or this past week, about the 89er trail markers that are going to be placed around town. And there's no city that had a birth like Oklahoma City, with the land run, with the competing town site companies. You had the killing of the first mayor. It's just amazing what happened, and yet law and order did prevail. Things moved forward.
And that story of Oklahoma City is ongoing. Steve, let's look forward.
Yeah, what I tracked was a pattern of boom and not bust all the time, but certainly stagnation cycles. And after the 1889 land run, it was a tough time for the city for a few years. But then we saw quite the boom about statehood through 1911. We saw a whole new downtown skyline emerge, which I document in my story, and we've got photos of that. And then we saw an even bigger new skyline emerge in, ironically, the start of the Great Depression, where we saw First National Tower go up, Ramsey Tower, which is now City Place, the Biltmore Hotel, which came down during the later urban renewal era, and quite a few other buildings. And then we see downtown continue to do well through the 50s. When the stagnation really hits, we see suburban sprawl. We see, the end to downtown retail. Urban renewal tries to bring back downtown. We see some changes to the downtown skyline. But really it continues to struggle until after MAPS is passed in 1993. And as we all well know now, we're in quite the boom cycle now. We are seeing a whole new downtown skyline emerging. And I do believe, and I make the case in my story, that we are in a period of growth that we've not seen since 1910 or 1930. It's quite amazing.
The 125th anniversary of Oklahoma City with stories featuring Steve Lackmeyer, William Crum, and Brian Painter. Be sure to go to your newsstands and driveways. Check that out.
Happy birthday, Oklahoma City.